Good morning. So it's September the 1st. Wow, what a beautiful day in the backyard with the dogs. Gonna make a little announcement. We're gonna do another Dads in Recovery course. We're starting on the 15th of October, and people ask me all the time, "What's the course about?" And I'm gonna tell you that in a minute. Just hang on. But I want to tell you a bit about my process getting here. I did my first kind of prototype course about a year and a half ago, and I've spent the last year and a half really working kind of one-on-one with men who are dads in recovery, doing research, learning what it is that men want to get to transform in their relationship with their children. And there's so much. Wow. And I wanted to really have the course hit the spot, and there's so many, like lots of men are, it just goes right across the spectrum. Men often are separated from their kids, and they want to, spend more time with them. And men are often angry at the moms of their kids. That often men are uncertain if they're doing a good job, and so they're full of doubt about their job as a dad. And one of the goals of the course is to have men become more confident in their job as a dad. My overall goal is which is much bigger than the course, is to lift the profile of dads in our society. The more I study this, the more I read, the more I spend time with dads, the more I see that there's in some way dad's role has been minimized, I guess. But wow, when you look at the statistics of kids that don't have dads in their lives, it's not a good deal. Dads are needed, and so part of my job is to help dads realize that, and to truly get that they're needed. And so that's part of what happens in the course. And in the process of that, often dads that I'm working with need to heal the relationship with their own dads. So that's part of it. And when dads are uncertain often about their own relationships with kids, it's I don't know about you, but this was my own experience. My dad, when I was a child, didn't seem to spend much time with me. He just didn't. And so when I became a dad and my kids were children, I didn't really know how to spend time with them, and to get down on the floor and play with them, and hang out with them. And so we talk about that, and being in an open conversation. Dads who are in the job, or wanting to be in the job of being a great dad, get to talk to each other, and as well as take in the course material. So that's it, a bit. It's amazing the magic that happens. The last time that we did this was 14 men. We did an 8-week program, and wow, it was so powerful. And I'm still in relationship with those men, and the transformations that have happened in some of those men's relationship with their children have been phenomenal. Really, just the fact that we shone the light on those relationships, and often we shine the light too. I mean, part of this thing is that kids have a mom, right? And they love their mother. Kids all love their mom. And so men have to realize, if they're angry at mom, that affects their relationship with their children. It really does. And so we have to go into that and deal with that and heal that, no matter what mom has done or hasn't done, right? No matter what mom has done or hasn't done, it's our job to love her, and she's the mother of your children. And so we go into that. That's part of the course, part of the program. So that's it. Coming up, we're going to start on the 15th. Not everybody's qualified for this. You know, it's there's work to be done, and yeah, it's not going to be easy. And so I interview fellas, you know, to see. This is not a course you do so you can just kind of put another thing on the, you know, check another box for your divorce lawyer or what have you. This is going to be really, you know, deep, and we're going to look at ourselves and our role in the whole deal. So that one of the big things here is that men have to want to grow the relationship, want to be the best dad that they can be. And so I interview men to see if that's really there. And I hope to inspire that. You know, I don't think it's talked about enough. So that's it. Short video, a little bit about what's in the course, when we start, and call me or you know, put your a comment on this video, and I'll set up an appointment, and we'll talk about you know, whether this is the right course for you. Okay, love you guys, and love your kids. And thanks.